Well, it's the story that won't go away. It is, of course, the story of when, or indeed if, the Premier League season starts again. We're still a very long way off that being resolved. Certainly, quotes from Liverpool skipper Jordan Henderson yesterday. He said that he's expecting, or Liverpool squad are expecting to not be in action for a few months yet. However, that hasn't stopped talk of various ideas or ways that it could resume. We've heard talks about a mini World Cup or something along those lines, played in the Midlands or London. But I mean, that's just all speculation for now. But one interesting thing that has come out of it, obviously we've heard of the fact that there are some teams who would be quite happy for the season to be voided. You think of the likes of West Ham United. The vice chairman Karen Brady came out the other week, although she did backtrack a little bit by saying that she wanted the season to be cancelled. But it's not just them. There is obviously Harry Kane. He came out and said something the other day. He said that it should be done by, I think it was the end of July. But that's all just speculation. There's going to be an awful lot of that. But one thing, as I say, that has come out today is not so much a revelation as such, but it's just confirmation of some of the rulings behind these things. It's the fact that the Premier League, the clubs themselves, they can't enact a void situation. By that we mean that they could ultimately decide that they want to void the season, but it isn't just down to them. It will be down to the Football Association's league committee, who decides where teams go in certain divisions, and of course any other affected leagues, and that would be the EFL, the Football League. And they've already come out and said that they've unanimously, the teams want to finish their season. You look at the likes of West Bromwich Albion and Leeds United, they are obviously front runners to get promoted to the Premier League, and they want to be given that opportunity. So whilst there will be some Premier League teams who think that perhaps they want the season to be voided, even if the vote goes through, which at the moment we're a long way off anything like that happening, but it seems as though it won't just be down to them. It will also be down to the FA ultimately, and it will be down to the EFL. And given the fact that the EFL have said that, as I just said, they want to continue their season unless there's been any sense of government intervention, although the word that we're hearing is that a lot further down the line, when things are a lot safer and people are allowed to not socially distance perhaps as much as they are at the moment, that they may want to resume the football leagues, certainly the Premier League season. That unless that happens, unless the alternative that happens is that the government say you can't play, well, that's different. But at the moment we have to work on the basis that at some point the football's going to be coming back, which it will do eventually. And at the moment it looks as though the Premier League clubs will not be able to void the season themselves.